Hey everyone, it is Tuesday, September 19th. The time is 5:10 p.m. and the temperature right now is around 21 degrees Celsius. And I'm here at the north end of Bay Street, and that is Danforth Road, where Bay meets its end to the north. And a look to the south. And I have with me my trusty Segway 9bot Max e-scooter. And for this one, I thought I would go for a ride heading east along Bloor Street East, as well as Danforth Avenue, all the way to the border of Scarborough at Victoria Park. And I have my phone in my hand, as Ken from the Ken Continuum YouTube channel is live streaming on his birthday, and it looks like he's making his way north up Sherburne Street. Since that's kind of on the way, I think I'll do a little detour and we'll intercept Ken on the way. All right, let's get moving here. So I will take Danforth Road over to Yonge Street, then I'll head south to Bloor. It looks like Ken is making his way up to Bloor. Although if I beat him to the intersection of Bloor and Sherburne, I'll make a right. And we'll see if we can intercept him on Sherburne. But this is east on Danforth Road. I think it was 2 years ago he was live streaming on his birthday. And I intercepted him and gave him a birthday gift. So maybe I'll give him a little gift on this one, although it won't be as good as that one. And this is south on Yonge Street. As a Maserati turns onto Yorkville Avenue. So I should be in bike lanes for the entire ride. And this is the intersection of Yonge and Bloor. So I'll go left here. Doesn't look like I'll beat the timer. There's some classic Toronto driving while I wait for the intersection to be clear, when you can just go get yourself stuck in it and block traffic. All right, it looks like Ken is north of Wellesley.
Johnny?
I am.
Hey, hi Johnny.
Hi, nice to meet you. That was an unexpected viewer encounter. And this is east on Bloor Street East, which runs along the very north end of downtown. And it is connected to Danforth Avenue by the Prince Edward Viaduct, which we'll be heading over. But first things first, let's see if we can find Ken. It's almost miraculous that there weren't cars parked in the bike lane there. They pretty much always are every time I ride through here. This is Church Street. It looks like Ken is on the east side of Sherburne. So from Yonge Street to Victoria Park, I think is around 8.5 kilometers. I'm not going the fastest, so I'm sticking all the way to the right just to let people go around. If I weren't recording, I'd be going much faster. But it lets people take in more of the surroundings. When I go at the speed, I'm going about 17 kilometers per hour. So the next major north-south street will be Sherburne. Could turn right on Huntley here and come up from behind him. And we are at Sherburne Street. Let me glance at my phone and see where he is. It looks as though he's about a block south of here, or 2 or 3 blocks south of here. And there's a delay or lag from when you live stream to when you can see it on YouTube, so I would expect him to be just up here on the left. We are hunting for Ken Continuums. Oh, there he is. Just kind of holding his phone towards that Egg Smart. There's no one behind me. Let's see if he notices me. Let's be stealth. Oh. This is a bad place to stop. Let's just go up a block.
I've been sniped by.
Well, happy birthday, sir.
Thank you very much. See you out on a scooter video ride, I take it.
That's what I'm trying to do. I've got a happy birthday present for you. It won't be as good as the last one. Give Ken a gimbal, he will break it and go back to his... Hey, that's a different one, isn't it? Oh, this is very appropriate for the gift. We'll pull into this Korean church. It's a in-person super chat
Wow, are you kidding me?
of 1,000 Korean won.
That is awesome, man. Wow.
I'll leave before your viewers tell you how much that's worth.
Well, in any case, I'm never spending this. This is going in my envelope of foreign bills that I never spend.
You have one of those?
Yeah, I do, yeah.
Oh, I should have got you some more. I got some Thai baht.
Oh, wow. Well, this is awesome. Thank you very much, sir.
Awesome. Well, happy birthday.
Thank you.
Keep up the good work.
I'll try.
Keep the dinguses at bay.
Hopefully, yeah. We haven't seen any yet.
Awesome. So you're just heading east on Bloor?
Over the viaduct, yeah.
And then down to East Chinatown?
Yeah.
And then what?
Then I think we're going to take us over to Degrassi Street.
Ooh. Then down to Riverside?
Yeah, then Queen Street, and then back around and towards downtown again, basically.
I guess when you stream for like 5 hours at a time, that's all plausible.
Right.
All right. Well, I'm going to get moving, but happy birthday. Enjoy the stream.
Yeah, thank you so much, dude.
Oh, you're welcome. That I got that just for you.
Went all the way there just to get a good drink. Thank you so much.
Pretty much. All right.
Okay.
Take care, viewers.
All right.
Happy birthday.
Thanks again.
Look at him go. Look at him go. Well, that was Ken from the Ken Continuum. Happy birthday to him. You can check his channel out at the Ken Continuum. It's all one word. And we continue on our journey along Bloor Street, where the bike lane disappears due to the Glen Road pedestrian bridge reconstruction that connects Bloor Street over to Rosedale. It heads over the Rosedale Valley. And this set of lights is relatively new. And this new condo opened up on the right as when these were installed. And this would be Parliament Street coming up. And just south of here is Cabbagetown. And straight ahead is St. Jamestown. This overpass has taken us over Rosedale Valley. And just to the left is Castle Frank Station, which I believe is having elevators installed to make it accessible. And here comes a red light almost nobody stops at when they're on their bike. This is the Bloor Viaduct, or Prince Edward Viaduct, it goes by both names. And this connects Bloor Street to Danforth. It heads over the Don Valley and Don River. So I am leaving downtown and entering Riverdale. And there's a lot of construction coming up at Broadview and Danforth are replacing the streetcar tracks. And this overpass lights up at night. It's called the Luminous Veil. It's kind of a neat sight. So we'll get a look at the progress on this construction. The last few times I was through here, this intersection was closed. I think traffic was only able to pass through in one direction. And this would be Broadview Avenue. You can see there's no southbound access for vehicles. Seems to be the afternoon rush hour for cyclists along here. This neighborhood here is called the Plater Estates, which is within Riverdale. And then after Chester, we'll be in Greektown. And these bike lanes were installed back in 2020 during the pandemic. And the city voted to make them permanent in December of 2021. And they ran as far as Dawes Road, but last year they were extended to go to Victoria Park. And there's plans to extend them further east, all the way to Kingston Road and then up to, I think, Scarborough Country Club. And in the other direction, they're implemented west to Bloor West Village, and they end at Runnymede Village, or rather Runnymede. I don't think Runnymede Village is a thing. And they've recently approved extending them all the way to Kipling, pretty much, on Bloor, which will make it by far the longest continuous bike lanes in Toronto. And welcome to Greektown. You always got to be careful for people wandering in and out of these parked cars into the bike lane without looking. And coming up at Pape, there's a whole block that has been expropriated and all the businesses and residents were forced to leave. That's on the northeast corner of the intersection. We'll take a look at that when I go by. That church there is Holy Name. So this is Pape, so it's that row of businesses just over there that's been forced to vacate. Although I think that first building with the A&W is okay. That's to make way for expanding Pape Station as they're building a new subway line, the Ontario line. Well, it's actually this building here with the Hunters, the Dallas Clothing Center. There's a Home Hardware that shut down, a variety store, a Kappa. A lot of local businesses were basically forced out. A very popular local Greek bakery, the Eaton House, that was a popular local watering hole. And I don't think they're necessarily given fair compensation. And Greektown ends just up ahead here at Jones Avenue. You can see the sign, thank you for visiting. And just to the right is an iconic burger place in the area, Scarborough. If you want a really old school grilled hamburger at a very affordable price, that is your place. Well, the person behind me did what I was thinking. They stopped and cleared that garbage bag out of the way. I looked behind me and saw about 6 or 7 cyclists in a row and had second thoughts about braking and hopping in the bike lane and moving out. But someone did the good deed. They're a better person than I am. We've got some construction here. That building on the right has a redevelopment notice. It looks like it's been vacated. And this is Greenwood Avenue coming up. So I'll be going through a small area that's been dubbed Little Ethiopia. That's a stretch of businesses that runs just east of Greenwood here. There's the old Allenby Theater on the right. There's a lot of people waiting for that bus at Linsmore. I don't think you can grab the Greenwood bus from Greenwood Station. We've got the bus bay closed under construction. That's all the people on Danforth. Oh, there's Rudy. Speaking of excellent burgers. There's some really good restaurants here on the left. There's one, the Wren. I think there's one called the Night Owl. That's quite good. And Rendezvous. It's just on the left, one of the original Ethiopian restaurants in the neighborhood. And there's a neat kind of retro themed bar called Mom's Basement just on the left here. I've been there a few times. Plated dirt bike, you don't see too many of those in the city. And this is Coxwell Avenue. So south of here at Gerrard, you'll find Little India. And all the subway stations are located just north of Danforth to the left here. There's a TTC facility on the right, which I think they opened up as kind of a doors open on the weekend. I didn't get a chance to go to it. That thing is loud. Sounds kind of like my first e-bike. Or my second one. The first one was pretty quiet. On the right is East Lynn Park. And this would be East Lynn Avenue. And the pedestrian activity picks up over the next several blocks. As we look back towards the west. See, I wonder where Ken is now. He's on the Bloor Viaduct. Hope he's having a good birthday. This whole area is often referred to as East Danforth, although the local BIA is called the Danny, which sounds kind of odd to me. And this is Woodbine Avenue, which you could turn right and take the bike lanes down to Woodbine Beach. It's an old school camper van. What is this thing driving down the sidewalk on the right? Looks like we're about to hit some more construction and another bike lane closure. And coming up is Main Street. And just south of here, there's a GO train station. And just east of here is an area that's been dubbed Bangla Town. I did a walk through here a few weeks back. You can find on the channel. And this is why I'm not recording this walk or walk ride going west, as it would be directly into the sun. And Main Street Station is just to the left. That's where the 506 Carlton streetcar terminates. We've got roughly one more subway stop to go before I've reached my destination at Victoria Park. Oh, there's a box and no one behind me. All right. Get that out of the bike lane. And this is Dawes Road, so when they installed these bike lanes back in 2020, this is where they ended. And then last year they're extended, I think, about 800 meters or so to Victoria Park. There's a neat mural. He saw me, no big deal. I think it's kind of poor design how the buses swing into the bike lanes. That's something you won't see in Amsterdam. And this is the old city of Toronto proper. But when I get to Victoria Park, that will be the former borough of Scarborough. And just on the left are a lot of the Bangladeshi businesses where this area takes its namesake from. And north of here, a few blocks, is is Victoria Park Station. That's where line 2 bends north and heads up into Scarborough. And I have done it. As you can see, the bike lane ends. This is Thora Avenue, and on that note, I hope you enjoyed this one. Riding east along Bloor Street East and Danforth Avenue with a detour to say happy birthday to Ken from the Ken Continuum YouTube channel. Let me know your thoughts and comments down below. If you wish to support the channel, there's links to my Patreon and YouTube channel membership down in the description. I have an Instagram account at Johnny Strides. And there is a super thanks button down below if you wish to say thanks that way as I make my way back towards Victoria Park. Anywho, happy birthday, Ken. Thank you for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Yoink.